Word to your mother, boys and girls. It's your boy Sniper Wes coming at you here from sniperpicks.com with some more free plays for you here today on Wednesday, July 31st, 2024 is the last day of the month. Can't believe July is gone. August is right around the corner, and football is right around the corner too. Can't wait for the Hall of Fame game tomorrow, even though I'm not going to have any plays on it. It'll be interesting just to have football back again. Canadian football is actually starting this weekend again too. We've been doing really well in the CFL. WNBA starting back up on the 15th. Can't wait for that as well. And baseball is going okay. We did not have a very good night last night. In fact, on the video, we went 1-2. Gave you the Mariners who won the Twins Mets over. I thought that game was going to go over. It didn't go over at all. It was 2-0 Mets. And then the Rockies and Angels, I thought that game was going to go under, and that game went way over. There were 17 runs. So hopefully we do better for you here on the video. And don't forget to check out sniperpicks.com. You can get a package over there. There's 4 different packages. You can get the starter, the classic, the premium, and the starter plus. You can get one handicapper to tail if you choose to, but there's options to get a group of handicappers, which we kind of recommend because you can get up to 12 cappers to follow for a pretty reasonable price, one of these packages. And, that way you can tail who's hot, and if there's a capper who's not hot, you don't have to tail them. It's a group of 12 cappers you get to follow, right? For a lot of these websites, they just sell, you have to spend $30 for a day or $100 for a weekend just to get one handicapper. We'll give you 12 handicappers for about the same price. So sniperpicks.com, that's where you want to go to check that out. My Twitter is @thesniperpicks. And don't forget to like and subscribe to this YouTube channel as it does help my analytics. And let's go ahead and get to these free plays because I know that is why you are here today. So, going to go back to the Rockies and Angels. And I'm going to go back to the under again. Under 8.5 tonight. So it's kind of scary. 17 runs last night, but I don't care. I like the under here. So, the Angels won 10-7 last night. Freeland versus Daniel is our matchup. The Angels were sellers at the deadline, right? We knew that was going to happen because they're having a terrible year. So they sent their closer, Carlos Estevez, to the Phillies on Saturday. Luis Garcia went to the Red Sox. The Angels did get 6 minor leaguers from all their deals that they wheeled and dealed. So they're definitely building for the future. Davis Daniel, he's 1-2 with a 5.82 ERA. He's making his 4th start of the year. He had a great start on June 27th. He shut out the Tigers for 8 innings, but since then he's kind of struggled. He's allowed 12 runs in 9 innings, which is not good. But I think he turns it around here today. Southpaw Kyle Freeland, he's 2-4 with a 6.23 ERA, so the numbers don't look pretty. He's coming off a loss his last start. He lost to the Giants. But before that, he was doing really well. So from June 23rd to July 20th, he went 2-0 with a 1.95 ERA, 25 strikeouts and 6 walks in 32 1/3 innings. So he was pitching fantastic, and he's 1-0 with a 3.18 ERA and 3 starts versus the Angels. So I like the under here again tonight. I don't care that there were 17 runs scored last night. I think both pitchers show up here. I think they pitch very well. And the total has gone under in 5 of the Angels' last 7 games against a National League opponent. And the Rockies' offense is terrible, too. I mean, they scored 7 runs last night, but they're the worst offense in baseball. Maybe actually the White Sox are the worst. I think maybe the Rockies are the second worst. So I like the under in Anaheim tonight. I also like the Cubs and the Reds under 9.5. So the Reds, they still think they have a realistic shot at the playoffs here. I mean, they better get their act together because they're 5 games out of the wild card. So they got to string together some wins here. They did beat the Cubs last night. They beat the Cubs 6-3. You get Hendricks versus Lodolo here. And Hendricks, he's coming off a 6-0 loss at Kansas City last Friday. He allowed 6 runs on 8 hits in 5 innings. He's lost 5 of his last 6. He's not doing well, quite frankly, this year. He's 8-6 with a 4.26 ERA and 26 career appearances versus the Reds. The Reds get Southpaw Nick Lodolo going. He's 8-3 with a 3.45 ERA, so he's having a pretty good year. He hasn't won in his last 5 starts. He's gone 0-1. There's a bunch of no decisions in those starts. But he's been really good against the Cubs. 2-1 record, 3.32 ERA in his career. So I think he pitches well. I like the under here again. I think if Hendricks just has a decent game, doesn't give up 5 runs in the first 5 innings or something like that, I think this game has a really good shot to go under. I think both pitchers show up. I think they pitch well. The total is high. It's 9.5. So it probably is high for a reason, and I understand why the total is the way it is, but I still like the under. I think that I think both pitchers are going to show up tonight. The total has gone under in 7 of Cincinnati's last 10 games when playing at home against the Cubs. Interesting trend. Don't know why that is, but when these two teams hook up in this ballpark, the total tends to go under. I'm going to take the under 9.5 tonight in Cincinnati. I also like the Dodgers over the Padres. So the Dodgers are plus 120. Anytime you get the Dodgers as a dog, it's almost an auto pull the trigger. you kind of have to do it. You're always getting a ton of value. We get Kershaw versus Cease here, and remember Cease, he had a no-hitter his last time out. So when pitchers have a no-hitter, next time around, we like to fade them. You don't have to do that if you don't want to, but we like to fade them because they typically have a letdown. You pitch a no-hitter, there's just so much adrenaline that pumps through your body, and you're so pumped up for 2, 3, 4 days after that. How do you get up for the next start? It's almost like you have to throw another no-hitter to keep that adrenaline high going, right? I mean, I hate to use like cocaine as an example, but it's kind of, that's what it is. You do a line, and all of a sudden you got to keep doing more and more lines to keep your high. Same thing with a no-hitter. It's just all adrenaline, right? So, Kershaw, he had his only start versus the Giants last week. He went 4 innings, 6 hits, and 2 runs. But I do think the Dodgers are irritated. They blew a 5-0 lead last night. They were up 5-0, and the Padres came back to win 6-5. So that's got to irritate them. And I like the Dodgers. You're getting them plus money. I'm going to take the Dodgers plus 120 over the Padres. Let's go ahead and recap. I like the Rockies and Angels under 8.5. I like the Cubs, Reds under 9.5. And I like the Dodgers plus 120 over the Padres. That's going to be your free play video today, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to go to sniperpicks.com, get yourself a package. Please follow my Twitter at @thesniperpicks, and please like and subscribe to this YouTube channel as it does help our analytics. I hope we go 3-0 on the video for you. I have a 3-pack over at sniperpicks.com if you want to go check that out as well. Let's have ourselves a great Wednesday. We got the Hall of Fame game tomorrow night, and football will officially be back. In fact, I think there's football every single weekend, whether it be college or NFL, all the way until President's Day weekend and the Super Bowl. So football is kind of officially back, which is a good thing. So sniperpicks.com. I am Sniper Wes. I will see you guys tomorrow with some more free plays. Peace out.